here they are. I got a brand new set of AFR 220 heads. They are the Eliminators. They are CNC ported all the way through. They are set up for solid roller. Max lift is 0.710, so that fits into my wheelhouse. I'm at 693 on the engine these are going in on the Nova. So these heads will work much better than the darts that were on there that were way too big, allowing fuel to puddle down in the runners and then large amounts of it to go into the cylinder. It couldn't burn it all, and I'm on E85, so that's even more fuel, and then it would burn, the rest of it would burn in my headers, which did not sound good, did not run good. It made it think it was rich even though it wasn't, but then it was because of the big fuel droplets. So these are going to do much better. Anyways, I'm not porting these one bit. I'm just going to gasket match them. I've made a video about this before, so if you've seen it, you know how to do it. Mark them out just like that. So I'm about to do one right now, if I can shut my camera up. Okay, so this is Dychem steel blue. Stuff works good. You don't have to do this. You can just trace it with something extremely sharp, you know, as long as you can see real well. But I like to use the machinist practices. You can just see it better with this, you know, especially when you have a tool going, things are in motion. You can just see it better if you have some contrast. So, all right, there's that one. And this stuff cleans right off with acetone. So I'll let that dry, which doesn't take but a few seconds. Even shorter with air. Alright. And AFR is not doing good on finishing their bolts. Look at this. I'm not even going to be able to get a bolt in there until I fix the threads. See if you can see this. See that? Look at that. These heads cost way too much to have issues like this. I mean, you should chase your threads anyways, but on something brand new, I mean, come on, guys. I'm gonna have to chamfer them. What I had to do with the other set. So see this side? I had to chamfer the bolts and then run. That broke the stuff loose with chamfering it. I just use a really good countersink drill bit set to chamfer the holes, and that breaks that stuff out, and then run bolts through it and back out. And see, it's, you know, it's material left over there. I guess they make these bolt holes in the casting. That's nice, isn't it? All right, take your gasket. I use a 1206 S-3. That's a steel core gasket. They're reusable. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to. Dang it, man. Thank you, AFR. just a real quick. Yeah, they look much better now. Just like that. Blow them off. Okay. Much better. Now. Alright, so put my bolts out here. Oops. I'll get them close with this. And then do it the rest of the way with a ratchet. Alright, line it up. So, you want to put it on there the way it's going to sit on the head, or on the block. The gasket is going to go all the way to the bottom. It's going to go to where the block crosses. So, that bottom one, right even with that. Hold it in place. And there we go. And then I just have something really small and really sharp. And I just trace wherever I got material hanging outside this hole. And you don't really want to take material out of the middle piece. If you do, you're going to have a hard time getting your gasket to seal it. Alright, that one ain't going to get nothing on. Maybe. Okay, so there's just very small spots. See, there's just a little bit to take out, not much at all. I mean, it takes no time to knock that out, and you don't need to run it back. You just knock out that corner. That's it. That's all you want to do. You just want the air to not hit something, not hit a ledge. So that's all you're doing, and then you're done. And I mean, the air goes in smoother. It doesn't disrupt it. Doesn't, because like if your air's coming in, it hits that, it's going to start spinning like that. It may smooth back out, but you're losing flow while that's happening. May not be much per cylinder, but all of them added up, you lose horsepower from not doing this. And it's so quick and easy to do, why not do it? There's so many people I know, like big racers, that don't do this. They don't bother with it. They just throw their heads on, don't bother with it. Throw their intake on, don't bother with it. And they're losing efficiency. They're losing a little bit of horsepower. And for those people that are chasing every horsepower, spending tons of money on titanium. Why wouldn't they do something like this? It doesn't make sense to me. So, I mean, I don't really chase every last horsepower. I'm not trying to make my cars as light as I possibly can. But I'll still do something like this. For efficiency, I mean, it takes no time to do. This right here took me just a few minutes to do this part. And then actually taking that stuff out probably take less time. I mean, it really takes no time to do all this. And it's already done on my intake. So I've already matched it to this gasket. So matching these heads to this gasket, then the holes are going to be matched. You can look down the intake where the carburetor goes and look down the holes, and you can actually see like a third of that hole is perfectly matched. You can see that with your eyes. So if a third of it's perfectly matched, you're doing good. And if I didn't do this, I wouldn't have that much matching. So yeah, I mean, why not do it? If you're building a motor like I am, trying to get, 600 NA horsepower, and then you have a power adder on top of that, so you're trying to hit 1,000, 1,200 horsepower. Why wouldn't you do this? Because the more horsepower you make, the more something like this matters. If you're making 200 horsepower, something like this is not going to affect you whatsoever. If you're making 1,000 horsepower, something like this is going to affect you. So, it'll just matter whatever project you're doing. So, alright, I'm probably going to go ahead and knock this out. And then tomorrow, I'm going to start putting the heads on, I guess. I don't guess I need to do a video on putting heads on. So, y'all will see it when it's running.